IDEO Tactical's Facebook page, you'll find even more savings. Just another great way for you to save a few bucks on quality tactical gear. IDEO Tactical has it all. Police gear, security gear, military gear, and much more. IDEO Tactical is open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. on West Sahara at Torrey Pines behind Green Valley Grocery.
This morning's been great so far, until you spot a ticket on your car. It says no parking from 8 till 5, or on any days that end in a Y. You can only park here every other Lunar New Year. Oddly specific. When your morning is hell, just go to Taco Bell.
And try the $1 grilled breakfast burrito with fluffy eggs and your choice of bacon, sausage, or potato. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
Do you have IRS tax problems? Do you owe thousands to the IRS and don't know your options? Did you know you can actually file bankruptcy on IRS debt? Hi, I'm attorney Taylor Randolph, and I have a master's degree in legal taxation, and I can help. Call 702-757-7777 today, and I will meet with you personally for a free consultation. We have removed millions of IRS debt, and we can help you too. No gimmicks, just real help. Call 702-757-7777 today.
With John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy, the ratings for LPT are as good as they get, 5 out of 5 stars. What makes Lyons Physical Therapy unique as a treatment option?
Yeah, Dave, and we're thankful for that. We've had great patients and customers over the years that have given us honest reviews. I think what separates us from other companies is that we pay attention to our patients. We individualize their treatment plan. We take our time and use our manual therapy skills and our hands to actually work on every patient. These patients aren't just a number. We're actually trying to help them, and we listen to their needs and what works best for them.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
PT's Taverns, Sean Patrick's, Sierra Gold, and SG Bar is the place to be for the night's playoff games. Join us for the best happy hour in town and watch the game with sound on while enjoying $20 Butter Bud Light beer buckets and food specials from $3. Ask your bar host how you could win $20 in free play for every night's goal scored. PT's Taverns, official partner of the Vegas Golden Knights.
We're here with Chuck, founder of Dollar Loan Center. Chuck, can you tell us who the typical customer at Dollar Loan Center is?
You know that 40% of the population has a credit score of less than 550 or doesn't even have a checking account? And 25% of the population uses some type of short-term lender? What's my point? Try going to a bank and borrowing $800 for a couple weeks. They have no idea how to help you. And like it or not, that's the exact banking transaction that most people really need.
And Dollar Loan Center can fill that void, right?
We process hundreds of loans every day, and we love to say yes. We approve over 75% of our applicants and can send you out the door with cash in less than 30 minutes. In our world, that's what real people are looking for.
Absolutely. Thanks, Chuck. Get up to $5,000 in just minutes at Dollar Loan Center. We have over 50 locations, and our friendly Dollar Loan Center staff are ready to help. You can also apply over the phone or online at don'tbebroke.com.
Licensed by Nevada Financial Institutions Division. Customer must meet the normal loan qualifications. To review loan qualifications, visit us at don'tbebroke.com. Certain limitations may apply. Loans are subject to approval.
Excitement is coming full circle. The Golden Circle Sports Bar is now open at TI. It's your go-to hotspot for 19 frosty beers on tap, shots and cocktails, nosh-worthy snacks like chicken nachos, Woodstone pizza, chicken wings, beef taquitos, burgers, salads, and more, and $3 drafts during our hockey team's away games. Great food, cold beer, good times. It's a bar scene with 360-degree action. The Golden Circle at TI. Beer, bets, and bites. With free parking on the Strip, always.
You know those smoking vehicles you see on the road? The toxins they emit soak into our soil and water and then get absorbed by plants and animals. So keep Nevada's air healthy. Report smoking vehicles at smogspotter.com.
Hello, friends. This is Thomas Johnson from Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Need a great idea for lunch or dinner? Your best bet is Joe's, one of the most popular dining destinations on the Strip. Joe's provides the ideal setting for private parties with accommodations for up to 150 guests. Stop by to see us at the Forum Shops at Caesars and ask for Thomas Johnson, your maitre d'.
Hey, if you're going to the game tonight, why not get down to the Strip early? The traffic will be a little easier. And start your night off with a great meal at Joe's. Why don't you make a reservation right now, 702-792-9222. Then head over to the rink after the game or after the dinner. Enjoy a great game. It's a perfect night, isn't it?
Hey, sounds like a winner.
That's what I would do. All right, let's go to our Joe's Angle of the Day, and Ralph Michaels always provides those. What do we have, Ralph?
I have one that's a big dog, so, the record's, it stands out. But the San Francisco Giants, when they're a dog of 140 or more.
And they're well more than that tonight.
And in their last game, they were scoreless after the 6 innings. So that's it. It doesn't matter if they won the game, lost the game, just they had to be scoreless after 6 innings.
This is an angle that could come up a lot this year because the Giants might be scoreless after 6 innings on a frequent basis. And,
average line was plus 167. They were 0-21, so you're plus 21 units. But even if you bet them on the run line, where you're actually minus 128, they're 5-16 on the run line and 5-14-2 over/under.
Derek Rodriguez against Strasburg tonight, so maybe there's a spot where if you
the run line one caught me as well. When they're losing, they're losing. When they're not productive early in that lineup, it carries over for the Giants, at least historically.
There you
go. See what happens.
Late game Major League breakdown. So we will look first at the Rockies and Padres. John Gray has been kind of an enigmatic guy for the Rockies. He's got great stuff, but him keeping it together has been a problem for him. This year so far, it's been the Rockies that have been the problem. Gray has been very good, but they've lost all his starts because he's getting 0 run support, basically. We'll see what happens tonight as he goes against Margevicius, the surprising San Diego rookie southpaw. I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't think his stuff is all that good, but, first time around the league, he's having success. Rockies have actually won a couple games in a row. They beat the Padres last night. San Diego going down, but even in defeat, the Padres make it exciting. They had the tying run. Actually, I think they got the lead run to the plate in the bottom of the 9th inning, and Kinsler struck out against Wade Davis. But, boy, this Padres team doesn't go down easily now.
Yeah, to me, I like the under in this game, and you're looking at a 22-year-old pitcher. And in his first 3 starts, he only allowed 1 run in each of those starts. I think it was the second or third time in Padres history that's happened. So you got a young pitcher pitching well. And like you said, Gray's pitched well. The Rockies haven't supported him. And a lot of times that carries over. You get some pitchers that get great support and some pitchers that just don't get support. To me, I'd be looking at the under tonight.
Astros, red hot. They've won 9 games in a row. Remember when Houston was struggling? They were hitting like 100 with runners in scoring position and losing some games. Well, that's not the case anymore. The Astros have gotten just blazing hot. 9 straight wins. They'll send Colin McHugh to the mound tonight at Oakland. The A's still hanging in there. And one good little break for Oakland is that the bullpen finally got some rest thanks to them getting a day off. But, boy, it's tough to go against the Astros right now. And it's tough to bet on Marco Estrada, who will be on the mound for Oakland. And it isn't going well for Estrada. Winless this season, the A's have dropped all 4 of his starts. In fact, if you go back to last season, the last 7 times Estrada's taken the mound, his team has lost the game each and every time. Now, the one thing that Estrada will benefit from is that his fly ball tendencies get minimized somewhat in Oakland in night games because the ball does not carry well in that ballpark. So a lot of fly balls from Estrada, not necessarily a bad thing here. But McHugh has a substantial edge in the pitching department. He's really pitching well. Houston's on fire right now. I'd lay it before I take it in this game.
Yeah, it would be tough. Houston started that streak, and now they're on it. And, Estrada, while they're 0-4 this year when he starts, he still has a 1.13 whip. That's not the whip you would expect for a guy that's lost all those consecutive starts. I got a question for you, and this is just a general baseball question, as I continue to learn from you. McHugh pitched against this team a couple weeks ago and pitched well. Second time you face him in a couple weeks, any positive for a pitcher or a hitter, it doesn't really matter.
No, I think the familiarity is a good thing. But the flip side of it is that McHugh is throwing the ball really well right now. He's got that slider working like a charm. And when
he gave up 3 hits in 6 innings in the first game,
If somebody's got their slider command working and it's a good slider, it's just a really tough pitch to hit. You can see it from now until the end of time. If it's working, you're not going to hit it very often. Now, whether this continues with McHugh, I don't know. But the fact is that when he's healthy, if he stays healthy, Colin McHugh is a really capable guy. And, boy, the Astros are – the other tough thing here is the Astros bullpen is really settled in nicely now. Yeah. And it's making the job of the starting pitchers easier because they really feel at this point we've only got to go out there and give you 6 good innings, and the bullpen can take it from there.
Yeah, a lot of confidence in that.
Oh, yeah.
When you can go out there and you give your all for that and not have to worry about trying to get to the 7th or 8th.
I know Tampa's playing great ball right now. They're 12-4. But I think based on the early going, if you're looking at the American League and saying who's the best team in the league, it's tough to argue against the Astros at this point. Everything looks good on them. They certainly look better than the Yankees and Red Sox, who both have their issues. I don't think there's anybody in the Central who can contend with them. And
starting bullpen and hitting, they've got it all.
There's no weaknesses in this Houston. I think they're the best team in baseball right now. And, they're only a season removed from winning it all. So it's not exactly a revelation that the Astros are really good. Indians and Mariners, this was 2 games in one last night. I bet the Indians, and Trevor Bauer was really good. And then things just went completely haywire in the 8th inning. The Indians stretched their lead. They sent 7 men to the plate and scored 2 runs without ever putting a ball in play.
Yep. 6 walks and a hit batter. 2 wild pitches and an error.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching. I turned it on, and I was watching that game.
Crazy.
It was obscene. And then the Indians in the bottom of the inning, they bring in Olsen, and 4 pitches, he walks, gets the guy on, and then he walks the second guy. Oh, my God.
And they got out of that. But then Adam Simber had a great, absolutely 4 great pitches on 3 and 2 to the very dangerous Mitch Haniger, and he finally struck him out after 3 foul balls. So that was big because the bases were loaded at the time. And then Francona, this guy, I understand he likes veterans, but he gets stupid about it at times. Oliver Perez stinks, okay? He can't pitch in the majors anymore. He is awful. And he gave up back-to-back home runs last night. It made it a 5-4 game. They just barely got through the game. And then they
scored an unearned run. I bet the Indians as well, and I split it between that and the run line, so that really saved me in the 9th inning, scoring that unearned run.
The defense, Tim Beckham. I know Tim Beckham's hit the cover off the ball, but he is just one awful shortstop. He can't play defense to save his ass. So I had the Indians, and I got out with the win. But yeah, tonight this is a good matchup tonight. Now the one thing in the Mariners is that their regression is starting to happen. You can't hit like this all the time. I know it's 19 straight games of the home run now, and it's just incredible. But that's just not going to continue, and the pitching issues on this team are real. So I think Seattle's going to start fading. Mike Leake on the mound tonight, he's fairly reliable. It's a good matchup in that you've got 2 pitchers who, when they take the mound, their team wins. Shane Bieber on the mound for the Indians and Leake for the Mariners. These are 2 go-with guys. In which case, you can't go with either one tonight, basically. At least I can't.
Well, Leake's given up, I think, 5 home runs his last 2 starts. So, you have that 1.4 whip. Bieber's got a 0.61 whip. And he's made 12 road starts in his career. Lifetime, he's 8-0 with a 3.15 ERA away from Jacobs Field.
Indians, by the way, got Jason Kipnis back last night. That
Kipnis a spark plug, absolutely.
Yep. And now they've got Lindor due back next Monday, probably. And that will really help because the guy they've got playing shortstop he might be the worst hitter I've ever seen in the major leagues.
Yeah, and
the guy's 2 for 43 with 24 strikeouts.
And I read the Cleveland papers this morning, and the club was a different club with Kipnis leading a spark last night, and really made a difference that in his first game back he got him a run scored and played well.
And Jose Ramirez, homer and 2 stolen bases last night. He's getting on track. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We will get to the obvious choice for the marquee matchup. Game 4, Golden Knights hosting the Sharks next.
The Las Vegas Sports Line.
Why do you need shutters in your house? Help on the power bills? Maybe add some beauty? Whatever your reason is, you want the best, right? That's Sunburst Shutters, period. Sunburst Shutters delivers 100% satisfaction all the time. And they're the only ones that have polywood shutters. That means they don't warp from our Vegas sun. I hate it when the others get that burned look on them or they wear out quick. It's awful. Polywood shutters last forever, and they're made in the USA. You can only get them at Sunburst Shutters, and they always look new, and they're easy to clean. Sunburst Shutters gives you the most light, privacy, and temperature control of any window treatment. So whether it's the kitchen, living room, or bedroom, Sunburst Shutters has what you're looking for. Sunburst Shutters is locally owned and operated. Check them out online at sunburstshutterslasvegas.com and play around in the idea gallery to see what fits your style.